you imagine if you had
didn't need it, Ernie. Is this going to
Kenny,
be repeated?
Kenny, can you imagine if he had added that to his game?
He didn't need it, Ernie. He did not need it.
I don't need this either. We'll be back later.
And a look at people coming and going along the famous and beautiful San Antonio Riverwalk. This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. With an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Green is checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Sessions subbed in for Tony Parker. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Portis. The Beast, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. And it's Felton in for Rose. So the Bulls 5 right now. The Beast in its small forward. Noah is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Felton in at the 1. The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
My mic was muted. And my name is not Johnny, I'm sorry.
And he makes the first.
Who's Johnny?
Chicago making a switch here. Sloan's checked in. Both free throws good from Kawhi and Leonard.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Sloan passes to the Beast. Outside Felton. Here's Mirotic. Can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
Well, you know, they split their meetings last season, and the way both of these teams love to compete, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened again.
Noah with a screen on Sessions. Sloan passes to the Beast. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Green kicks to Sessions. Spurs working the ball around now. Mirotic against Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. No good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
What the freak? Leonard.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the shot. Leonard's got 5.
I'm not Billy either.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him,
Billy dude?
it's never going to be an easy night for you.
Passes it to the Beast.
Dang, wow, how is that a foul?
Again. Green left side.
And then he gets a foul, and I don't get a foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean,
Don't
that's
care.
the message they were
I
sending.
don't want to
with
watch
that
no
foul.
video.
Nothing easy inside.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Dang it.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against Houston.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
How did I make that first 3 and now I can't make anything?
The dish now to West. The shot is off. Great defense that time from Noah. Here's the Beast.
Bruh.
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Well,
I could have went for, you know, a dunk, but.
and Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, very demanding. Throughout the years, he was hardest on his point guard, Tony Parker.
My first 3-4 years, it was tough sometimes. Sometimes, like, eyes watered, I was, like, really angry, and it was tough at times. Definitely very hard on me early in my career.
Even though it seems like that was a very long, entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kyle Anderson. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills. The Bulls also changing it up. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes
What's that on my face, bro? It just messed me up.
In for McDermott. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the one with Butler is the two. Mirotic out there with the Beast, and it's Noah in at the center position. And Leonard gets it to go.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And the pass to the Beast. Goes up for the strike. Tough.
What the freak?
Shooting a woeful 1 for 9.
I usually always make those
Parker
shots.
dishes to Green. West with the ball. 17 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
How do you do that?
A real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's the Beast. There it is, only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's a sad 20%.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close.
How do you give me a 99 overall?
Pass to Aldridge. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
124 left to play in the first half. Pass to the Beast. Unloads from 13.
Oh my God, I seen that fail. I was like,
not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal.
How do you do that?
Between that other player and the ball.
The Spurs making a switch here.
Come on, Noah. Oh my God. What was that?
And Donald Sloan subbed in for Derrick Rose. Leonard kicks to Aldridge.
Get out of my way.
And there's the feed to Green. Looking for Sessions. He gets it there. Here's West. And Mirotic sends it back.
Where? Wide open. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, hey, wide open. He's like, nah, I'm just going to shoot and miss.
Now here's Green. D right on him. And Sessions kicks it to West. Here's Leonard.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And when we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw. Courtesy of Kia. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's the Beast. And it's good. On through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that
He don't put me to the free throw line.
Right there.
15 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Sessions. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for
Oh
him.
my God, why am I not? I knew I was getting struck. I knew that was coming.
Slow.
Bro, you could have passed it to me. I would have been like,
And so that brings
swish.
the first half to a close. It's Chicago. They lead, but
Coach, you're going to have to climb a bit of it.
29-40. Let's go.
welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big mark. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol.
Dang!
The Beast is checked in.
Dang, Green, what are you doing, man?
Sessions out there with Mills.
I think he's trying to kill me. That's what.
And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Oh, perfect.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Sessions dishes to Mills. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Sessions has got 3 assists tonight.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket.
Oh!
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got.
Front of me, like, bruh.
So strong. San Antonio, and that one's good. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Spurs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah,
Pass it! Oh my god. Oh my god. They're so bad. I don't.
West the screen on Felton to the paint and stolen by Mirotic. Will it go? And it's laid in by Felton.
Wait, listen, I'm wide open going in for a dunk, and he's like, nah, I'm just gonna shoot in this.
I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense.
Did he just get his ankles broken?
And having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Chicago trailing here.
Give me the freaking ball, dude. You are freaking retarded. Give me the ball.
He kicks it to Mirotic. The offensive rebound, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. There's 25 seconds left in the game. So the Bulls 5 right now.
Bruh.
Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Beast out there with Portis, and it's Gasol. And at the center, locking down the middle. We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock was as much a problem for them as the score.
Look, now we're losing because of them. I'm like, pass the ball to me, and then they're like, nah, you're trash. I know I'm bad, but if you pass the ball to me, we probably would be still in the lead. Let me do the weird screen thingy. What the frick?
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Rose
hey there.
Leonard. Rose passes to Gasol, and so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
To the middle, here's the Beast. Connects. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. At the line for your Spurs, Tony Parker. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 7-point game. Rose kicks to Butler. Here's Gasol. Offline. And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making
sure they never pass it.
Yeah, they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do.
David, obviously a very productive second unit. How does that change this basketball team when they play like that?
I mean, they set the tone. Again, we're a very deep team, and our bench is going to have an advantage most nights.
David,
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our